Hello. So we have a mouse, a wireless mouse, a Bluetooth mouse, if you wish, if you will. Yeah. So I don't really have an issue with it, apart from the fact that it's quite loud. So if you are a gamer and you tend to be a gamer during the night when you're supposed to study during the day, you know. So yeah, you want a mouse that is not too loud, because otherwise your roommate will be pissed. If you have a roommate. If you don't have a roommate, then how about your, I don't know, neighbor? If your walls are very thin. Anyway, that aside, this is anyway going to be a nice addition to it. This is not a silent mouse, but you can get those silent mouse. So we're going to open this up. Yep, I'm going to make sure it's closed. Yeah, it's closed. And open this up. This is this is why I don't take videos like this. Damn it, I don't have nails. Give me a sec. The magic is done. I have also removed a screw from here. The screw was just a star, just the usual ones. So just removed it from here, put it aside. Remember to put it somewhere you can find it later as well. Now, I had issues finding the other two. Usually there are other two screws. I thought it was underneath here, but the pricks actually put them underneath this piece of paper, which I had to tear through using a handy tool. Okay, so I apologize for the weird angle, but you know what? Another cut. There we go. I removed it. This is clearly the best and cleanest cut you could possibly make, but I don't think it was gonna come out clean anyway, so it's fine. It's all good. I'll glue it back together. Now, next, I'm going to remove. That's wrong, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So this is better. This is a star. I don't know what it's called. I'm not the person that does that. So I'm gonna remove these two screws. So another cut. Okay. So the screws are out. I've removed them too. This one and this one here are the same size. This one here though is a prick of a screw because crap. Okay, because I'll have to put them away. The head itself is much larger, so you're gonna need just a wider base here to remove it because it's very slippery. So yes, now I should have removed all of the screws and I should be able to open this up carefully, hopefully not to break up the mouse. Okay, so once it's easy to open it up slightly, you won't be able to open it up completely because the DPI controls are sort of attached to the bottom of the mouse. So what you want to do is carefully lift one side, and am I able to, yes, separate the thing. Boom. So what am I seeing? Sorry, I'm seeing through the actual, okay. So these two components are the ones with the blue dots are the ones we're interested in. So let me just quickly remove them. Just to help you out with the setting here, you can lift it up, and if you twist it sort of this way, you can then lift it up completely. If you do this, there we go. So we now have complete access to this little boxes. These are the boxes that we are going to now take apart slightly, just to make sure that things are going as they should. Alright, let's I'll try to find a way to do it, and then I'll let you know. So I have removed the bits here because it was really starting to bother me. From here, you just sort of try to wiggle it back and forth, sideways, and it just works. So yeah. Now that I have the mouse here, I've removed, what is it, this bit here, and I'm now going to remove this screw here so that I can pull out the actual motherboard. This is the PCB, alright. So yeah, there's one screw here. Be careful when you remove it, because you want to remove this bit here. This bit doesn't matter because this is just the bridge between the two batteries, so it's not really connected to the PCB. But this here you can see, yeah, so it goes this way, battery comes back this way and just sort of powers here. Yes, so blah blah blah. Yeah, we remove this thing here. Alright, so once you've taken it out, you get this fella here. Remember, as I said before, just be careful not to break these, because those are pretty important. Just sort of slide them, just pull them slightly, and then pull the motherboard, the PCB with it. Because this is a support for the roller sort of just comes off like that. And now I can't put it back with one hand, can I? Let's see. Oh, I can. Never mind. So this is also the clicker for the roller here. Here it is up to you whether you want to fix that too or not. Well, why do you want to? Why would you? This is just a like. It's not a guide video. This is just random me doing it. So yeah, if I were to fix something, I would fix this, this, and this. Yeah. So yeah, let's try and see how to sort of get them. Also, the little screw here is an absolute yeah, it's tiny. So if you happen to lose it, good luck finding it. Yeah, let's dive into it further. My idea now is to sort of you see these hinges here. I'll sort of try to weaken them so that I can open this case. Let's call it case up. Yeah, let's do that. So after cursing, trying the atomic bombs, launching missiles, calling my mom, managed to finally remove this. The way you do it is just, well, you sort of, so if I put this, oh shit, if I put this back in, right, how do I put this? Ah, got it. Here, perfection. Right, here, you, for example, for this one, you sort of make sure this is not all the way out, because otherwise it will jump out and just kill you. No, never mind. I'm just too scared of using it. It focuses, yes. So you go sort of cut through. It almost feels like it's glued, but it's not. But you sort of go underneath. And okay, maybe just a slight. There we go. This is still safe for me. I go underneath and click. There we go. And it clicks out. And then after that, it's just about sort of going back and forth for a few minutes until it decides, you know what, I'll give you the right to open me up. And when you do finally manage to open one up, you'll see the button here. Does it matter which direction you put it on? Yes. So if you look at the box, you want this to be in this direction, and that is because if you look at this and we press down in this part here, you notice that you will notice that this is the clicking part. Prick. Okay, let's fix this. And the way we fix this, alright, if I can just focus in there. Okay, let me just zoom in. This is better. So if we can push, right, this bit here down a little more, this means that when we press, there just isn't as much to travel. Perfect. So we have this bit of metal here, and when we press here, you can see that, focusing, that this golden bit, copper I assume, makes contact with the one below. So by just pushing it here, I'm just reducing the travel required, the travel distance required for this to happen. As a real life result, this will be simply just a bit less noise. So as long as there is some distance to travel, you're fine. If you go too deep, well, you gotta push it back somehow. So yeah, be careful. Another thing to watch out for, you want to make sure it makes good contact in the middle. So you see this bit here, good contact. Just and then yeah, this bit is fine, and then yeah, we can just put the buttons back where they're meant to be. Alright, I am returning triumphant after searching for these. These are not tweezers, but that's the best I could find. So grab them from the back. There we go, got it. Next is this. Then we drop this in there. Wonderful, we pick this up. And then we pray that this is the right direction. Now! Have I already said how much I hate this? You stay in there. Alright, now we've got our thing stuck in there. It's not really stuck. It will fly out at the first convenient time. So now let's just hope that this stays in place long enough for me to flip this and put it back. So I'm gonna use this method here, and I'm just sort of gonna that's a good way of doing it. Give me a second, I have an idea. Alright, so big brain time dictates that I use a piece of tape, and then hopefully I just hope that this thing doesn't just jump out. So I'll put this here, and then using my pliers I'll just push it a bit deeper in. So hopefully if I turn it around it doesn't fall apart. Yes! Let's go! I told you this was big brain time. Okay, so please don't steal my fingerprint just by the image. Next, we hope to bring this back to its original position. And you can't really see it, can you? But yeah, you're supposed to be familiar with this part, aren't you? You're smart. Yes. So it's important that you still hear the clicking, just not as loud. This is a quick example of how you do it. You know, just come on. Eventually we'll give up. Just give it some time. Alright, update, I managed to finally remove it. It helps a lot if, when you have lifted this side here, you simply go underneath with your this screw here. If you can't see it, well, just follow the shadow. It's not a star, it's the flat one. So yeah, you go underneath here. You sort of go underneath with this bit here, and you sort of follow along the side. Can you see, or is it too much? Too dark, there we go. You sort of go underneath here, and just, you know, just lever up, and this comes off very easily. Wish I'd known that, and wish I'd known that for the other one, because that took me too long. Yeah. You know, follow the same method, you know, just lower this a little bit more, just down. Yeah, you just lower this down again a little more, so that the contact, you still make contact. There we go. You still make contact, but the travel distance is much shorter. I am quite dumb. I just realized that obviously if you're further away it's easier for it to focus, and yeah, there we go. Wonderful. Beautiful. Okay, so next is this bit. I wonder if I can, you know, find a hook of some kind and just hook it up, because the problem of this is you can easily get along here, but you can't sort of pivot, or not easily, or not without me triggering my fear of snapping cardboard cutters. It's kind of a cheap one. Yeah, this one is easier because you can just sort of pivot along. This one not so much. Maybe on this side if I go along, but I'll have to see. But yeah, this side is done, and it's now just all about putting these two little pieces of crap together and just plug them back in. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, using the power of the almighty tape, I managed to bring this together without losing the blue bit. Yeah, losing that won't be fun if you are doing this kind of job. Yeah, next is this bit. Let's see what I make of it. Alright, now the belly is full because just came from dinner. And I've used my secret weapon, went into to steal one of my mother's pins. And so, yeah, I take the pin, go from underneath, and sort of poke the corner here, and then pull it up, which is what I did, and therefore I can now open this up, hopefully. So, yeah, so I'm gonna use this flat thing to sort of go on the side and open it up, so give me a sec. Alright, that has been removed. Wonderful news. So, same thing on here. You know, I'm having doubts whether I want to do that, because I don't want to sort of accidentally trigger a click. So how loud is it? I guess it's I don't use it very often, so I'm not sure whether... I'll just do it because I opened it and I can't be bothered to... I'll just give it some reason for it to exist. I will say though, this is one nice looking piece of PCB. That's because I'm not very familiar with them. Anyway, yeah, so... shit, where is it? Okay, this one is a bit harder to see because it's white, and I'm working on a white background. And yeah, let's just do the same thing as we did before and just pushing down on this bit here. There. Alright, I have pulled it together, pushed the thing down, and then put it back together. Yep, the buttons click down just fine for now. So now it comes to the part where we place it back into the housing. Now, here's the thing. This came out just a moment ago. So I was unsure whether to put it this way or this way, but a quick check sort of shows that this should be this way when we put it back in. Come on, let's not be hasty. Okay, so we get a bit. Now we just make sure that this bit is properly connected. Should be in here, this should follow in here just fine, just like that. Wonderful. Now we take the absolutely tiny, minuscule screw that we had, this brick over here. I'm gonna grab it with the tweezers because I don't trust it. There. Then switch to the other bit. You know what, I'm sure you know how to put a screw on, so I'll just do that quickly. Alright, that's done. What's next? Okay, next we want to plug this back in here in the direction that it was before, so I assume it was this way because it's just weird, isn't it? So I'm not sure if you can see, but I'm just literally just gonna push this in. Not sure if you can see. It's not in all the way, so I'm gonna require some help from one of my assistants, which is this lady over here. There. Push, push, push. Yep. And it is in. Fitted quite nicely, so that should do. And yeah, oh yeah, and the crystal is here because, well, the LED emitting the light is here, so yeah. I'm now going to put this. Oh, I forgot one crucial bit, didn't I? This guy. Okay, so not an issue. I'm just gonna rotate this just like before, and this should be as easy as putting this back. Oh, please don't tell me I have to do all of that. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, let me just quickly do that. Alright, we're back on track. This is back what it's meant to be. This is here. Alright, this should be good to go. So I'm just gonna try to put this back into one piece. There we go, looks normal, doesn't it? Yeah, so now it's about time that I look for... Is this a white guy? It ain't. Is this the white guy? Maybe it is. Is this the white guy? Nope. This gotta be it, yeah? Right, just to show you, because I didn't show you what before. Not sure if you can tell, but one is wider here. This one here is kinda wide. It's more slippery, you need a wider base for that. So the wider base one, so this one goes into this one here, if you remember. So I'm just gonna put them back together and see if this works. Alright, the screws are back where they're meant to be. I'll put this here. Perfect. So now we're gonna test it out by putting in the batteries. Hopefully I can do that with one hand. Yeah, should be easy. There we go. God damn it, this looks like a toy. Just a very old toy. What I hope is that I didn't forget any screws, and that hopefully this thing actually turns on. Oh, look at that, I see a light. The light that tells me that it is working. Also, it means that there is low battery, so yeah. So it's not clicking down, so that's not good. And the other button doesn't seem to work. So yeah, this doesn't press anything. So this presses something, but just doesn't record any press. So I'm gonna have to go back and see what's wrong, and I'll let you know. I haven't opened it up again yet. I'm just testing, and I can tell you that if you look over here. Oops. I opened this, which I did not want to open. So yeah, the right click doesn't work at the moment, so I have to figure that out. But the left click, works just fine. If you want to see gameplay of this, just comment it down, because Genshin Impact is a great game. Yeah, this button works. The right click doesn't work. The middle one works just fine. So if I go onto here and just yeah, that works. And yeah, let's try to figure out what's wrong. So yeah, so I've tied this in, so there is no accidental click by pressing down on the mouse anymore, just like before, because before you can press this. Now you can't. The only click is now from here. Mind you, this is not in all the way. You had to tune it again to get all of the clicks that you press, but now it does, so that's cool. So next part will be probably just put something underneath to make it softer. And then hopefully I'll be able to make a comparison sound from the video below. Not below, before. Yeah, so let's look forward to that. Alright, wonderful. So the mouse works as it's meant to, so okay, wasn't meant to open that. Let's open Cinebench. Yes. So this one works. Yeah, whatever. Okay. It's recording. Blah blah blah. We got this. This is recording stuff. Okay, so this works. Right. Freaking starting with all this database. Alright. Okay, this is not a start, it's just a flash. Flash. That's the right word. Yeah, okay. So yeah, everything works just fine. Okay, and right click doesn't make sense here. But yeah, no matter what I press, everything works. Is it worth the effort? I don't know. This is not a very expensive mouse, so I was fine doing it. You might have a more expensive mouse, so maybe you don't want to mess around with it. One thing for gamers, you lose on the tactile feel a lot. So the keys feel incredibly shallow. So it's like, eh. It's like such a tired press. Eh. There we go. But you know, you still get the mild clicking sound, but it's not gonna wake up anyone now. Yay! Wait a second. Oh, okay. Cinnabon 23. Apparently, it's the new version. Oh, no, I knew there was a new one. I thought it was paid version. Okay, okay, fair enough. I'll take a free upgrade. You know what? Yeah. So yes, the mouse is fixed. Yeah, I'll put it in later. Should probably return this too. Alright, yeah. Thank you for watching. If you find this useful or entertaining, I don't know why you watch these videos. And then yeah, everything works just fine. Oh my goodness, what is this? Okay, but yeah, hopefully you find this somewhat informative, and yeah, good luck.